trying out in politics?
Well, you know, I have a very deep and abiding respect for families who find themselves at war. I do not like comparing a political contest to war. Nobody is at war. Our country, for as long as it's been the country, has had political disagreements. And these political disagreements are often grounded in our personal experiences. And to the extent that South Carolinians have different experiences, that we will see the world differently. And the same holds for the entire country. And so there is a political debate taking place over what is the best way forward for this state and for this nation. And I think that for us to really cheapen the sacrifices of war by comparing political differences to that is not the best way to talk about a political contest. Now, having said that, this NC, the National Labor Relations Board issue, I said when I spoke to the Columbia Rotary a couple of weeks ago, it was never about South Carolina. It was always about the third line that Boyd would be undertaking in Washington. We all knew that. I said that from the beginning. And the second line came to South Carolina, and there were people up there fighting for the third line. And so this whole thing about them trying to take Boyd out of South Carolina was never the case, and this kind of hyperbole should really not be undertaken in the political discourse. I think there are 14 states, in fact I know there are 14 states, that have already passed these voter ID laws. And so it's not South Carolina. It is about the political philosophy that's taking place in Ohio, in Wisconsin, in Georgia, in Florida, just some of the 14 states that have passed these laws, and we're against these laws. So it's nothing about South Carolina. It is about the philosophy that seems to be taking hold in this country. They want to make sure that they don't stand idle by and allow it to get too far gone as we go forward. And this whole thing about immigration. The Supreme Court has taken up the case in Arizona. It's not about South Carolina. It's about these states that have had these new immigration laws that these new Republican governors have seen fit to promulgate, and that is not what we're going to allow to happen in the country. So I think that to make this about South Carolina is really to lessen the impact of what this is all about.